So I am eternally grateful to Conscious Leaders as a movement, as an organization. In fact, it was one of my first corporate advisory board experience. And I appreciated it because with my advocacy work around the women agenda, I've always done my advocacy for women, and in particular in the financial services sector, but also for the Black marginalized groups in South Africa. And when I joined Conscious Leaders, it was a gateway for me to have an impact globally. I believe in their vision of empowering women across the globe. And that for me was the first thing that stood out, that they, as conscious leaders, believe in diversity, belonging, inclusivity, and just the respect for the being. And I think one of the things that are important to me that I've learned from conscious leaders is building an empowering community. How all of us as women understand that we are leaders in our own right, but Conscious Leaders provides a community that makes us believe in our abilities, believe in our voice, and have the courage to actually voice out our opinions, our responsible opinions, by the way, but also become leaders who actually reach their full potential. I think the second point is that Conscious Leaders focuses on the holistic being of a leader. So you're self-aware, you're spiritually inclined, you are creative, you are supportive of others, you lift as you rise, but you're also aware that your influence impacts another person. So no one is in competition with anyone. It's almost like, I want to put it as, if you think of the stars in the sky, they shine so brightly next to each other that no one star is looking at the next one and saying you're shining too brightly or you're taking my spot. And I think that's the community that Conscious Leaders provides and has provided for me, where I can, in my own skill, in my own light, authentically bring my best to this community, to be able to be humble enough to learn and be teachable from other impactful leaders that I've met. I think I've broadened my network because of Conscious Leader. And I think the third and most important thing that is so close to my heart is that because I've been in corporate for over a decade, I didn't know how to show up as an authentic Khanyisa, for example. And I learned that through the 7 intelligences that Carmen always talks about. And one of those, the key lessons for me was that I can be authentic in the boardroom as much as I'm authentic in the communities that I serve. And I don't have to be a different person if my value system is aligned. So I'm not a different person at home because I believe in gender equality only at work. I embody these values even in my own personal life. And I think just gluing that message together for me was just mind-blowing. Also, the community of Conscious Leaders, one thing that has blessed me is that these are women of action. They think of an idea and they act. They ask, they leverage on each other's skills. It's so comforting to be in a courageous community where no one is thinking less of the other. The human being, the spirit of being is respected and acknowledged. I love that so much about this community. And if you haven't joined the community, please follow us on our website, our LinkedIn pages. We have amazing podcasts. There's so many amazing women and allies, by the way, male allies who are incredible beings looking to see more women thrive in their spaces, but most importantly, using their voices to advance causes that create a world that is sustainable for all of us, a world that is more peaceful than it is currently, and a world where we all thrive and become the best people that we can be.